It's the Real Estate U Show, where we take your typical real estate show and chuck it out the window. Motivating, inspiring, and educating with a laugh or two along the way. Every week we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Real Estate U Show, REUworldwide.com, in our homes and land studios powered by Monarch Tile of Texas. Live streaming on the HughesNet satellite network, REUworldwide.com, and the realestateushow.com. The REU Show brought to you by Platinum One Properties, a premier real estate firm headquartered in Houston, Texas, creating the standard in real estate representation, buying, selling, and investing in real estate. We're here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern, and 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Our first hour is brought to you by Alta Homes. Alta Homes at myaltahomes.com. Go check out our friends at Deer Trails Estate, Lexington Heights, and Cedar Crossing. You can follow us on Instagram at Real Estate U Show. Now, our studio includes industry leaders and knowledge in comparable in the marketplace. Real Estate U is about real estate, mortgages, new construction, commercial real estate, and finance, and the entrepreneurs which drive our economy. I'm joined by our very esteemed award-winning real estate broker owner. I'm not. She's not here. She's not feeling well, but she is the vivacious and dynamic Dina Ramos, my favorite Spanglish-speaking real estate broker. Yeah, she speaks Spanglish. She don't speak Spanish or English. She's like right there in between. And she's also host of Dina's Realtor Rant, and you'll get a load of that. She'll be back next week because she has plenty to rant about in the industry. You agree?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And you can learn more about Platinum One Properties at platinumoneproperties.com. And I'm also joined by our mortgage solution pro, that woman, Jennifer Nina of My Mortgage Inc. How you doing?
Awesome.
Yeah. She also happens to be my hostage holding wife. Okay. So are you what? It's not like I'm making this up. Okay. Our REU Show family consists of Monarch Tile of Texas, Alta Homes, Builder Boost, the Real ELC, Homes and Land Luxury Magazine, the Luxury Institute, and our preferred commercial lender, Osborne Advisors. Now, today's topic is there are even more changes in real estate because, real estate has been really
Yes.
a little all over the place.
Everything going on, it's really changing. You're seeing different trends.
Yes.
So.
Now, remember, the Real Estate U Show is the only DBM-hosted multimedia real estate show in the world. You're welcome, damn it. Should I tell them what it means?
Yes.
Okay. DBM is disgruntled black man, but I'm not a angry one. I'm just disgruntled. There's a difference between the two. Our weekly goal is educate, inspire, and motivate. Class is now in session. You can listen to our previous shows on the realestateushow.com website and our YouTube TV channel. Now, normally we'll be going to Real Estate U Culture Trip, and this is like the only thing that Jennifer and Dina allowed me to do unsupervised. But in deference to Dina not being here, I didn't do the culture trip because
he's gonna spare us this week.
Because she's that person. She's just like, oh my God, did he just say that? And it's just not the same without her being here.
True.
Okay.
She's the jaw dropper.
There you go. She drops it like, did he? No, yes, he did. Yes. And also, when you watch this on YouTube, make sure that you click subscribe, hit the bell, so that we can continue to increase our audience. Now, today's topic is, like I say, are there even more changes in real estate? And what we're going to go over today is really about how to make the adjustments in this environment that we're in.
Correct.
Because I've been teaching realtors and lenders throughout the country for the last year, and their fear, to me, is unsubstantiated. Okay.
Right.
You have dual roles, so how do you look at the real estate market right now yourself?
Well, this is what happens when things change. People tend to kind of feel in limbo, right? And that's because of lack of understanding. So there's opportunities in every market in real estate, right? You just have to do your research and see, okay, so elections coming and they're talking about interest rates going up. I mean, all of it is an if.
Yes.
Right. So when you're making a risk, a risk is a risk, right? The only thing that we guarantee in life is death. So we have to go ahead and do calculated risk.
Right.
right? Based on our current situation, and have a plan. When you make a plan, you have to have exit 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
So it's hard to, to talk about a specific situation without having a person, to bounce it off from about their situation, because everything is different, right? Everybody's situation is different. So is education, I feel,
Right.
that is the most important part of it all. Like I said, we've been up and down, and everybody in real estate can make money.
There you go. Now, I see a slowing of purchases going into the fourth quarter. Like you just said, well, what can be done to change that slide? I have my opinions. What are yours?
To me, education, and giving people the available programs that are out there to help them with the financing of their real estate. They are there, and the more the market constricts it, you'll see more things coming out.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We got behind a little bit, so we're going to take a break right now. Come back for our second segment, and we're going to go over some of the things that can be done to stop this slide in purchasing right now. This is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. We're here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Time, noon Eastern, and 9 a.m. Pacific Time. So we're going to walk away and pay some bills right now.
You take pride in your real estate business. You choose your partners carefully.
No.
Bad.
We're back. We're back too damn early. Somebody need to be fired. Stripped of their duties.
Strike one.
Stripped of their duties, whole thing. And also, he didn't have my on time is late conversation with me either. Because, you know how I am.
True. He's about to learn today.
You gonna learn today? Okay. All this slacking off, this is not good. So on the slide side, when you slide, there's a slide right now, and of course, fall and winter are always slower.
Yes.
In the mortgage industry, but not in investment.
True.
There is still business out there on the investment side. I met with a builder yesterday, and all he's building is properties for investors to hold.
Mm-hmm.
He's building fourplexes and single-family houses and multifamily, all strictly for them to hold, because that's where the business is at. Because he says, I said, tell me about your new construction over the last couple of years. He says, I went from people buying homes for themselves to investors buying homes for other people to rent from them. Mm-hmm. And stuff like that. So it's still a lot of business out there. And what you have in Texas is so much land that you really can't duck the opportunities.
That you can't. You really can't.
No. So what are you seeing on the mortgage side in regard to investment?
The same thing. So I have a lot of builders actually coming for projects. So right. I see the commercial business growing.
Right.
People buying, dentists buying buildings so
right.
they can put their profession and being smart about it, and renting the other side. So there is a lot of investors out there for sure. The housing market is still going to be there, and it's about opportunities.
Yes.
Opportunities when interest rates falls. Unfortunately, you're going to have people that are going to go into foreclosure, and then the investors are going to come and take those foreclosures and,
yes.
and resell them. It's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah, but it's also about seizing the moment. Mm-hmm. You got to seize the moment in this environment. I mean, all you have to do is drive in and around most markets, but specifically here, we're talking about the Houston market, the metropolitan Houston. Mm-hmm. You have apartment complexes going up everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
I mean, they're putting apartments in places I never even dreamed of them putting apartments, literally. So I was driving, was coming home yesterday, and I took a turn that I don't normally take. I was like, whoa, when did all that happen? You know, it had two different sets of apartment complexes, and one of the apartment complexes, let me phrase it this way. There was a gas station convenience store in the middle with their parking lot on both sides. So there was apartment complex on both sides.
Mhm.
I've never seen that before. So now the gas station and the convenience store people, they happy.
Oh,
They're right there in the middle of everything, but they're building. You got the convenience store and an apartment complex, brand new apartment complex on both sides. So it's just
I mean,
crazy.
construction is going up. I just recently got here a year ago, and I drive pretty much the same places that I know, and it's like, oh, when did that get there?
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, oh my God, and they're doing home constructions everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So it's just a different market. The most prolific new construction market in the United States of America is metropolitan Houston and Texas in general, because Texas has what everybody else wish they had: land. Plenty of land, plenty of land to develop, and not non-scenic land. You have land in other states, but it's like, do I want to live in the middle of the desert? No. So there you go. So now, as we talk about, there's an increase in investor building and holding freestanding townhomes lately, valued at $400,000 and above. Most of the time, when you saw investors, they were looking at $150,000, $200,000. Now they're at $350,000, $400,000. I'll share my opinion. My opinion on that is there's going to be an even greater increase in equity for the investor to pull those dollars out to build even more real estate versus those tight margins where they can't get the equity out to build anything more. What do you think?
I agree with you. So larger properties bring larger income.
Yes.
Yes, larger everything, right?
Yes.
So it behooves. It's also the type of people that you're going to put in there.
Yes.
You know, it's not going to, your margins are going to be greater. So absolutely. It's the nature of the beast. And most, it depends on what kind of builder you are. What market do you want to cater to?
Right. And see, then with the builders, because we work with single family production builders, we work with little small independent builders who are building for investors, but even the mega builders, the nationals and the large regionals, they are starting to understand the diversification process. So now they might be building 100 homes to sell, but they're building 100 homes to rent too. Because everybody's like, like I was, in teaching classes, especially when I was in Dallas, I forget. Oh, San Antonio. I was in San Antonio teaching the other day, and one of the things that came up, I said, what's causing you not to do as much business now as more? Interest rates. I said, that's not what's going to cause you that. They said, what do you mean? I said, you haven't changed your work methodology. You have to change your position. So they said, give us an example. I'm going to give you your client's example. But here we go. When they go to buy a new car, they say, what's my payment? Mm-hmm. When they get a credit card, they say, what's my limit? On those two things, they never talk about the interest rate. They say, I can afford to pay $900 a month on a car. They don't even talk about the interest rate. They say, oh, I got a $10,000 limit on my credrit card. They don't even talk about interest rate. But you want to sit here and fight on your home interest rate on the thing that will appreciate the most, but you want to argue about that. And that just makes no sense to me, because I showed them a lady. I said, take out your favorite credit card. She took out her Visa credit card. I said, what's your interest rate? She says, I don't know. I said, you have a copy of your bill? She said, no, but I can look it up. So I said, go on the computer, look it up. She said, oh my God, I'm paying 14.9% on this. No, you was looking at the limit. You weren't looking at the interest rate. You were looking at the limit. That's the problem. You have to change the tone of the conversation to facilitate people understanding you can't throw more seeds out the window and grow more land. So land is steadily going up, and you thinking interest rate is going to go down sometime soon? No. You better get that land, build that equity, and know that your opportunities to increase your wealth are still there. Because think about it. I've been training been multiple training sessions over the past year, in and out of Texas. A lack of creativity and assertiveness is the problem. It's not about inventory. It's not about interest rate. You are not being creative in the process.
Well, they're letting themselves be led by what everybody is saying.
There you go.
Right? Because my job as a mortgage lender is to tell the client it's going to be okay as long
Yes.
as your numbers are okay, and give them ways on how to do it,
Right.
not instill the fear that everybody else is putting.
Right.
So,
Take the fear quotient. Okay. The professionals, lending side, realtor side, they are not looking for opportunities. They're not being specific in their targets. When I was teaching in San Antonio, I said, each one of you is going to look for business with a shotgun. You need a sniper rifle. You need to be specific targets on who you want to work with, how you want to work with them. That's the missing component. You keep throwing, like you were talking about, if you keep fishing in the same pond and that pond run out of fish, what you gonna do? That's the dynamic that we're working with. So remember, there are more changes in real estate. We're going to be talking about this today. We missed my Dina. She's,
yes,
I think,
yes.
I think she did.
Yeah, me too.
The shame walk. She the walk of shame. But that's just me. But anyway, okay, Dina, get better. Miss Walk of Shame.
We miss ya.
So we're going to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be back shortly.
You take pride in your real estate business. You choose your partners carefully, promising the best escrow and title services experience possible. And now you're ready to grow and take your business to the next level. With decades of experience and a commitment to providing top quality service, their team will ensure your client's closing process is smooth, on time, and stress-free. You gain access to proprietary training programs, professional development, and a valuable nationwide network. Perfect for realtors, builders, mortgage companies, and banks. If you're ready to take your residential or commercial real estate services to the next level, you've come to the right place.
Hello, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties and co-host of the RU Worldwide, which airs every Saturday, 10 to 1 Central Standard Time. Tune in each week to Realtor Corner with me as we share important information that will help you on your real estate journey. Look forward to seeing you there. And in the meantime, if you need anything real estate related, you can always get a hold of me at 832-646-9054. Dina Salazar, Platinum One Properties.
Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether it's for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. As a long-time mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her lender reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to the REU RMG, an international invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that. My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today.
Okay. Bills are paid, and I don't want to kill our producer. He made it all a little way through. We're going to work on him. We're going to have a list of stuff because, I don't, I got my I-beams on him over here. Okay. At Monarch Tyler, Texas, we're constantly looking for ways to increase our business and market share with lenders like you and real estate professionals like Dina. We've done a lot, and we're looking to do even more with our clients managing dual professions. What would you like to see on the lender side from the title company to improve the business, to help you generate more business, marketing? What would you like to see from the title company?
To tell you the truth, in my career, you have outstanded whatever I've seen in what you do.
Right.
That your creativity, the different how you approach the person, and you become literally their partner to help them grow their business. I mean, there's no other example that I can say that I can appreciate that what you're doing.
Right.
It's nobody else in the market is doing it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it in my career as a realtor and as a lender.
Okay.
Never.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I think it's what's needed more
More
of
of?
you. Yeah.
Oh,
more
okay. I want you to know you just said that out
Oh
loud.
Lord.
You said it out loud.
Cost me
The
people.
world needs more of me. Yes. Yes, they do.
In the business world only.
They need more. I know what the need more of me part. But the whole thing is on the title side. I think most partnerships in real estate, be it title, lender, home warranty, insurance, there's not enough collaboration. There's not enough facilitation, and most importantly, everybody's not looking out for everybody else, whereas they should be.
That is true.
Okay, so you take that into account. So I like it this way. Can I enhance the value of what you do to enhance the value of what we do to facilitate more business opportunities? Because I literally laugh at people in the title business right now because there's so much whining. All right. And so how's it going with you? I'm fine. They say, what do you mean I'm fine? I'm fine. I said, do I make enough? No. I want to be 100 closings a month. How many you at? Between 25 and 35. That's pretty good. For you? No. I want to increase my market share. I want to increase my closings because that's to the benefit of the company, the escrow officers, the marketing team. That means we're pushing. This is why relationships are so very important, which is why we build these alliances and we create an environment for everybody to succeed, not just a few people to succeed. And that's where a lot of people keep missing the boat right there. More people need to look out for more people succeeding. And so that doesn't make any sense. If you think about it, it does.
Well, it does. It truly does, because most people are in the bottom feeder position. They don't actually create opportunities for others before, because what it is when you create this for you, guess who's the remnants is coming to?
Yes.
But they're not even in that position to create opportunities from others, knowing that you're going to, at the end of the road, it's coming back.
Yeah.
And most of us don't think that way. And this is why everybody's lacking. Oh, we don't have business. We'll create it.
Yeah, you have to create business.
Create it.
And this is one of the things that we're doing. We're working with the builders, working with the developers, and everybody knows my favorite builder developer are the Collenbergs, Alta Development and Alta Homes. But we work with other builders and other developers, stuff like that, and trying to make them understand it's not necessary to eliminate a relationship. It's about creating more relationships to enhance the value of what you're doing. Think about it. When I went to Drew at Alta Homes with my proposal about multiple agents having listings, I know that made his head spin because he was used to dealing with one agent. And he said, well, Mr. Crane, why? I said, it's very, very simple. You want multiple marketing visions associated with your product. You want that person that loves doing video out there. You want that person that loves doing social media out there. You want that person that loves hosting open houses out there. You want all those people marketing for you. And you're not going to get all in one. So we have 12 agents working with Alta Homes, marketing all of their communities and future communities. And that's where the traffic increase comes at. That's where they were sold out Cedar Crossing, and they're selling out Deer Trails Estates, and we're moving over to Lexington Heights, and there's other things coming down the pike. People need to understand, you don't need to make money on 20 transactions. You need to be a part of 20 transactions. It's going to get your brand out. Our goal with Alta Homes and Builder Boost and My Mortgage Inc. and the other lenders associated with the projects are to sell and close 12 houses a month. That is our goal. Sell and close 12 houses a month. 12 over 12, 12 over 12, 12 over 12. You can't do that with one person. It has to be a collective. It has to be a team. And just like I teach with the RMG, the collective. My program is based upon individual agenda with a collective marketing platform. Everybody can win. Everybody can win some more, and everybody can win some more. So it's not about one being greater than other. It's about the sum of your parts to be able to build out. And that's what we're doing at Monarch Title Texas, My Mortgage Inc., Platinum One Properties, Alta Homes, Alta Development, Builder Boost. Everybody is engaged as one to make it show. Like the real estate you show and its partners are always seeking new and innovative ways because we know it's not one size fits all. And everybody's contributing. Everybody's to increase opportunities for everyone in our alliance. We have an alliance right now between Monarch Title, RMG Collective, and Builder Boost. 69 builders, 17 developers around the state. Who does that? Nobody does that. You have to look to create partnerships and relationships to benefit everybody at the table. And that's why I put on the ad. Want to see that at the table? Contact me. You know, so that's what, you know, like with your business right now. Me and we've been working together on a couple projects this week, and there's been no gunfire, which is good. Okay.
Good people.
Yeah. So we've been working on I've been getting the projects and I've been sending them to her. She's been working them up, sending them back to me. So forth and so on. It's been working pretty well. Then she said while we was on the way into the studio today, why don't you just let me contact the people? And I said, okay. No resistance. No resistance.
I was like, what? You okay, baby?
Yeah. There was no resistance from me whatsoever because I'm only interested in the check anyway.
Oh, that's what I said. He goes like, yeah, we haven't had any problems here. Wait until the check comes.
That's right. That was gonna have a problem right there. So the check comes. That's gonna be a huge huge problem, people. As soon as the check comes, because
You're gonna try to pull some rank. Well, yeah.
No, this not about you. This is about me.
Exactly.
This is not about you. This is about me. All right. So I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. You have to remember we're here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central. Yes.
Yes.
12 noon Eastern, and 9 a.m. Pacific time. Well, this is what you need to know. HughesNet Satellite Network showing us live, right? But it's also on Facebook Live, Facebook TV, YouTube TV, FM Live, Vimeo, TuneIn TV, Roku, Apple TV, Tasty TV, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, HBO Max, Sling, Discovery Plus, Paramount, Philo, Fubu, Blue Stars, the Crafty Channel, all via the HughesNet network. Okay, the satellite network. But we simplified it. Go to reuworldwide.com. So the different markets, you don't have to look for it. Just go to reuworldwide.com. But we are streaming live on all of those feeds via the HughesNet satellite network, which makes us another distinctive because I'm still
everywhere.
We're everywhere. But I was trying to figure out how our biggest audience is in Jalisco, Mexico, and only Spanish I speak is tequila.
Well, because you got a Spanish mama over here.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm bringing it in.
Okay. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not for obvious reasons because, you know, and I'm the adorable one in this particular marriage, people. Y'all need to understand that. So one of the things I'm seeing a lot of lately, reverse mortgages. Okay. Now, I'm a fan of reverse mortgages because the thought of only paying taxes and insurance just motivates the hell out of me. But anyway, that's just me. But there is a gap between what you said earlier, education, and making people understand the value of a reverse mortgage. Here's my side, and then I want you to jump on your side. Here's my side. Older neighborhoods, 35, 40, 50-year-old neighborhoods, people have been in their houses 25, 30 years. Go in there, do a reverse mortgage, update the home, have them downsize with the money and go buy a nice aging in place home, brand new, for them to be safe and secure for the rest of their days and not have to worry about repairs. I say that's a great idea. What do you say?
I say it's an awesome idea. What is lacking and why people are not thinking? Because number one, that's a specified program. So it requires for you to sit down and educate yourself.
Yes.
And that's what people like. They don't, you know, they want to do everything, but they don't educate themselves on how to do their best job, right?
That's true.
And you know, to deal with retirees is not easy either. So you have to have that passion
Right. Oh,
and
yeah.
patience. Right?
Understanding.
So it's not for everyone, but
No.
it can be very profitable.
It can be very profitable. It can be very life altering.
Absolutely.
You know, I have a aunt over in one of those 40, 50-year-old neighborhoods, right? She's been in that house since 1967.
Wow.
Right. And it's one of those neighborhoods where nobody ever moves.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody ever moves. And so I brought it up to my cousin, you know, her son, and he said, you know, we only gonna carry that woman out of that house feet first. I said, but what if we get it set up so you don't have to carry out feet first? We can put her on a gurney. I said, just like he says, you come talk to her. I said, no. So she's very close to my, your sister-in-law Bob. I said, Bob, you need to call Netta. Mm-hmm. She says, it would be a conversation I would have to have with her in person. You can't talk to her about stuff like that on the phone.
And that's the thing, you know, an elderly person is set in their ways.
Yes.
So it requires you have to, your selling skills have to be chucked out the window.
Yeah.
And you have to be a person with that individual.
Right.
Now, after you pass that, you'll have them for life.
Yes.
But it's a work that a lot of people don't have those skills.
They don't.
They don't.
Yeah, it's
they want the quick thing.
Yeah, a lot of patience, a lot of understanding, a lot of embracing.
Yes.
What is necessary for people to grow and grow and grow, and that's one of the things. Because, like I said, we began to show education. There are more changes in real estate out there than the market even knows and or understands. That's the problem.
Listen, I've been in this industry for a very long time, and there's still today that I'm still learning.
Yeah, but see, you have those who want to continue to learn, and those who want to stay in the exact same place. This is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. For the obvious reason, I'm the better looking in this particular marriage. Okay.
Let's have a survey.
Yeah, stuff like that. I tell people when I go teach classes, I tell them about my wife all the time. I say, she tell me, I don't need to compliment you. You spend enough time complimenting yourself.
That is true. That is so true.
Okay. So you can listen to us live each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern, and 9 a.m. Pacific time. And, you know, my sisters out there, lady, I would say, y'all not working.
We're having fun.
Y'all not working. I need y'all to do some work. I said, this is work. You have no idea the preparation that goes into this, you know. So now, I saw something the other day in the office. I haven't seen in years.
Over that.
You had a couple, they've been married like 25, 30 years, and they would have bought a lot of real estate over the years. A total of 17 properties. Okay. And you could tell they were comfortable, well-to-do. All right. So the money's coming in, but you also knew that they were retired. All right. Because everything about them says, leave me alone. Okay. I'm retired. So, but I asked Susan, I said, hey, Susan, what are they doing? Is what kind of big refinance? She says, no, they're liquidating their properties. I said, what do you mean? They're selling their properties to their children. They're doing their estate planning by selling their properties to their children. Okay. So I don't know how it was structured. So they sold the properties. There was 3 children, 1 grandchild. So 4. Sold the property to the children and the grandchild out of it. And the husband said, send this much to her account and send this much to my account, then send this much to our account. And so then the wife says, let me show these balance out. Because she said, when I went to the ladies' room, he might have said, cut a check to him personally. So
that's the conversation we'll be having in that table.
So, see, he said, sweetheart, I would never do such like that. He says, we have never exchanged these kind of funds at one table. So he said, look, does it balance out? She says yes. And then she kisses him on the forehead and stuff like that. So they did everything. The wires were requested and they was getting ready to leave out. And they said, well, what you ready to do? She says, I'm going to Switzerland. He's going to Vegas.
Wow.
And I said, together? She says, no. Why would I want to go with him? So I couldn't stop laughing. She said, don't get me wrong. I love him. This man has been underfoot for the last 3 years. I need a break. So she said, so she's taking her daughter and her to Switzerland. And he going to Vegas with his friends. I said, okay, then that works.
What kind of party he's having.
There you go. This is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Crane. This is Jennifer Nina. We're missing our Dina Ramos with Platinum One Properties. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break right now, pay a couple, 2 or 3 bills, and we'll come back in 3 minutes.
Hello, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties and co-host of the RU Worldwide, which airs every Saturday, 10 to 1 Central Standard Time. Tune in each week to Realtor Corner with me as we share important information that will help you on your real estate journey. Look forward to seeing you there. And in the meantime, if you need anything real estate related, you can always get a hold of me at 832-646-9054. Dina Salazar, Platinum One Properties.
You take pride in your real estate business. You choose your partners carefully, promising the best escrow and title services experience possible. And now you're ready to grow and take your business to the next level. With decades of experience and a commitment to providing top quality service, their team will ensure your client's closing process is smooth, on time, and stress-free. You gain access to proprietary training programs, professional development, and a valuable nationwide network. Perfect for realtors, builders, mortgage companies, and banks. If you're ready to take your residential or commercial real estate services to the next level, you've come to the right place. Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether it's for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. As a long-time mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her lender reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to the REU RMG, an international invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that. My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. That's right, right?
That's right.
Well,
You got it right.
Okay. Now we was talking about the couple that was looking at on the real estate side. How would you advise a couple or a person who wants to liquidate their real estate? From the realtor perspective, what would you advise them?
So actually, that is a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
For a parent to sell while they're liquidating their funds, because there's the gift of equity. So these kids can actually buy the home with no money down.
Right.
And transfer the asset already to them before their death.
Yeah.
So they're basically giving them in life the inheritance, and they're getting their own, they're setting them up.
Yeah.
So it is not just like you can also through real estate plan your retirement.
That's true.
With rental income.
Yes.
So there's real estate is definitely a vehicle for wealth, for retirement, for the future. Generational wealth is the greatest vehicle to use.
Right. So when you have a situation where I know in your career you work with multiple investors. What is the one thing that you would tell the new investor, even in this market? What would you tell the new investor?
They got to keep up with their tax rules, right? So there was a point where you can, for 30 years, take the depreciation of a property. That was changed to 5. So investors every 5 years had to start selling so they can not fall in that gap, right? So you have to keep up. When you're investing, this is what it is. It's a vehicle. So things change, rules change. You have to keep up with it. Education. I'm big on education. Did you know our tax system was actually made so we don't pay taxes? Well, most of us do because we don't follow it.
Yeah.
So, those things, when we educate and we don't try to get the easy route, instead of paying $100 to the tax in the corner, go to your CPA people.
Yeah, that's true.
And they'll save you a whole bunch of money, in the long run.
But it was, I read the article the other day. You're taxing my payroll. You make me pay taxes on everything I buy. Then you make me file income tax to pay more tax.
Well, yes, but there's vehicles that are created in order for you to get those things. So let me give you a perfect example. Even though you're a W-2 employee, you need to have a corporation. Why? Because through that corporation, there's many things you can do. You can pay your kids, and that's tax deductible, right? So you always have to create that entity, even though, because it serves as protection. So you can buy your home under the trust, and the trust can rent it to you.
True.
I mean, there's so many ways that can be done.
That's how I did my business years ago. I set it up that all my businesses borrowed money from each other.
There you go.
Then one of the business rented and then sublet to the other business. But that's the way you do it. Yeah, there was a CPA involved for structural purposes because you had the S corp. You had the C corp, S corp paying the C corp paying the LLC, LLC paying the S corp. Yeah, so it is.
I remember before the market in the 2000s, I was so busy in what we were working. It was like 5 years before I was like, oh my God, I haven't filed tax in 5 years. Turning in tax, I got $26,000 back.
There you go.
But if I would have gone to, they would have just filed, and I would have probably owed a whole bunch of things.
Exactly.
So go to the person that knows those rules.
That knows the business.
That's what they're there for. Just like you come to me for a mortgage, because I know the rules of the game to how to get you one, right? It's the same concept. You don't go to a doctor to file your tax returns.
No. You don't go to the mechanic to fix your refrigerator.
There you go. People try, though.
Yeah, they do. Okay. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. This real estate you show here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern, and 9 a.m. Pacific time. Now, in addressing the requirements, we're talking about investment right now.
Yes.
To addressing the requirements for an investor, what are the down payments now for an investor for buying rental property, investment property? 20% down? 20% down. So is a second home considered investment property?
No.
So how much down on a second home? 10% down. I'm trying to get 100 here. Right. What property I get 100% back?
USDA.
USDA? I got to live in the woods?
You're not, let me see, you were not have been in the military. ORTC does not count.
ROTC don't count? I don't know why y'all want to give me an ROTC loan. Y'all just evil. Okay, ROTC don't count.
No.
Have been in the military.
So 100% only applies VA, USDA.
Fine.
And I can get you down payment assistance,
which is 100%.
Yes.
Okay. So, but would somebody like me qualify for down payment assistance?
Actually, yes. You
There's
have
no income restrictions.
There's no income restrictions, and there's no primary residence restrictions.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going home and move out today.
Bye.
That's really that's it. You ain't gonna try to stop me.
It was right there.
You're not gonna try to stop me.
No. Wow. I got to see you.
Okay. Now, what are the reasons a lot of investors start selling off real estate? Why?
Again, one of the reasons is tax reasons, or they just, they want to go into bigger things.
Right.
So I have several guys that, they have a lot of single families, and they want to go into the multi kind of units, the 24 over 50. They're just growing their portfolio.
Yes.
Your first time investor is going to feel usually more comfortable with that single family.
Okay.
right? And once they accomplish more, then they start looking at bigger things.
Okay.
It's very rare for a person to just say, "I'm going to buy that 24, unit building." It's just
Well, see,
usually does
me,
not happen.
I bought a 16-unit apartment complex 12, 13 years ago. I stayed a landlord all of 6 months. I don't want to be a landlord. It's just that's hard work.
That's a lot of work,
Yeah.
right? Especially if you had it, as a full time, but it's not.
No,
It's
it was
of
part time, and I was just an investor. And then I sold them. But the guy who bought it from me bought it back from me. He knew something I didn't know because the city annex was expanding. Where
Take a minute.
I should have known. He gave me a profit on what he just sold me. I should have known. All right.
You should have.
But when you're a novice investor, as I was at the time, in that kind of investment, single family homes, I can play in that field all day long. But multifamily, I was out of my depth. I have no problem in that at all.
It's like there's so many now tax credits for multifamily if you were to put them with energy efficient.
Yes.
It helps your taxes. So when you're an investor, spending millions of dollars, you best to look for things, and you have to go with people that know those things, that are informing you. And you as an investor also need to take that initiative.
So how do you keep an investor positive? Because I did that training a couple of weeks ago with a room full of investors, and it was across the board. They was paying 12.5% to 13.5% interest rate on everything they was buying. Then one of those investors who was in that room, who I met with yesterday, the builder, I told him the deal I could get for him, and he like, where do I sign? 2.5 point difference from what he was doing to what I could do for him. And he was like, how can you do this? I'm looking for you to come back. That's how I can do this. I'm looking for you to come back. Because think about it. This guy meets with other builders and developers every Friday for coffee. Okay. And they slam in the market, they slam it in the interest rates and the loans, they slamming everything. And while he was sitting there, he was texting and calling, hey, I got somebody to talk to over here. And they said, look. Even though prime is 8.25, 2 above prime is still good.
Yes.
Especially in this market, in this environment, and you're doing construction, you're doing spec construction.
Absolutely.
2 above prime. So it's just a different animal out there. So I'm looking for 2024. I don't get caught up in the politics. Not at all.
Me either.
Okay.
I've always been, you work and you do you. The market is going to be what it is going to be.
There
You have
you
to
go.
create your own economy.
Thank you. That's where I was going. You have got to create your own economy. You have to create the marketing that's applicable to you. There is no struggle. There's just a lack of work.
Correct.
There's no struggle. There's a lack of work. So what do you do to change? In my view, you align yourself with different people. And you haven't been in one of my classes lately. My new thing, and I tell everybody right now, I hate referrals. I said, what?
Why is that?
I hate referrals. Well, they said, but everybody wants, I don't want referrals. I said, what do you want? I want introductions. Because when you ask for a referral, you're giving them a specific, hey, you know anybody that's buying or selling or investing in real estate? You have best box that person in the corner. Because they don't know anybody that is buying, selling, or investing in real estate. They stop thinking about you. But how about you ask that person, hey, can you introduce me to the owner of your company? Can you introduce me to the director of the division over here or the general manager over there? Can you introduce me to your father who is best friends with an agent of all these professional athletes? We need to ask for introductions, not referrals. Referrals box you in.
That's true.
Introduction, expand your network.
Or leaves it up to when, like you said, you're doing the shotgun, not being targeted.
Exactly. Right? Not being targeted. Because I tell people, yeah, what do you want? Get me in the room. I'll take care of it myself.
There you go.
Get me in the room. I'll take care of it myself. Because I love, and I love saying this. People say, how do y'all do that? How do y'all get them to do that? Da, 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 da. I asked. But in proposal form, I put it in writing to design what I want to do. Plain and simple. So remember, the first hour of the Real Estate Youth Show this Saturday has been brought to you by Alta Homes, our good friends, the Collinbergs at Alta Homes and Alta Home Development. We're at Lexington Heights, Cedar Crossing, Deer Trails Estate, and we have 2 more communities coming up. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, you ought to be, because I looked out for you. You know, and there was no nepotism or what they call that involved there. Was it?
It was I took him. Are you gonna do it now? What? Huh?
There you go. There you go. There you go. There was a lot of threats involved, but I got her in the door, people. But but think about it. If you go to myaltahomes.com, what I love most about Drew and Alta Homes, when I first met Drew years back, he said something to me that sticks in my head right now, because like the average person in the industry, you don't believe this kind of dynamic. He says, Mr. Crane, I will not build anything I won't live in. I said, what? He took me to this community that he totally turned over and took me into this house. And I'm walking around this house. And I'm looking at this fixtures, I'm looking at the floor and the granite countertop, stuff like that. And it was a $200,000 house. But if you didn't know it, based on what he did on the inside, you'd have thought this house was in some of your more elegant areas, your upper tier areas. And it wasn't. And he said, and I said, I will always defend you and your product by letting the world know this man here will not build anything he won't live in himself. Yep. That's what Alta Homes does. And that does make a difference, because I mean, some builders, especially the lower in price, I mean, they if they can just stick with glue, that's what they'll do. They do the bare minimum. Not him. Not Drew. Not Drew Collinberg, not Alta Homes. True. Okay, we're going to take a break, come back for the second hour of the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. This is Real Estate U.
Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether it's for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. As a long-time mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her lender reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to the REU RMG, an international invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that. My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today. Have you found yourself thinking, I need to increase my real estate brand value, start overcoming those limiting beliefs, and truly grow my business? Well, I have some great news for you. The Real ELC offers elite real estate training for professionals just like you. Whether you're a new agent or a seasoned professional, you can gain access to the wisdom, tips, and insights of a team with decades of real estate, business development, and marketing experience. And you want to know the best part? By receiving training from the Real ELC, you'll become part of the RMG Collective National Real Estate Marketing Platform. Just visit therealelc.com to start growing your real estate business today. Let me ask you something. Are you a real estate professional seeking to grow your business and add greater value to your career? RMG The Collective is the process that develops new and seasoned brokers and owners. Have you tried figuring out the best ways to market yourself but just haven't been able to break through yet? You're not alone, but I have good news. RMG The Collective offers training programs to help you master the luxury real estate market, grow your income, boost brand awareness, and develop a truly unique brand to help you stand out from the rest. This unparalleled program is endorsed by top luxury brokers and agents nationwide, with 93% of participating agents increasing their income by at least 41%. And you want to know the best part? You can be a member of RMG The Collective no matter where you're located. With agents located all over the US, You'll be a part of a strong, supportive community, have constant access to RMG's online proprietary program, work one-on-one with your mentor, receive customized feedback on your marketing and business model, and finally, watch your luxury real estate business take off. Get ready to spend your days helping others achieve their dreams while you achieve yours. RMG The Collective. Growth in partnership. Call or email to get started today.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. I'm trying to educate her over here. I don't know what her problem is, people. Okay.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
There you go. So, in this market, diversification is everything.
Yes.
Okay. But the diversification that I focus on is those communities and cultures that I'm not a party to.
Okay.
That's how I grew my business. So when I was in San Antonio, I'm in a predominantly Hispanic market in San Antonio, right? Why do I have to tell the non-Hispanics in the room that the largest group of future home buyers is Spanish speaking? Why do I have to tell them that? They're in the market and they don't know that. Seriously. Then, yeah, but watch it gets even better. Near San Antonio, New Braunfels, in that area over there, was settled by those of German heritage. So why aren't you marketing with people who speak German, people who speak Spanish, people who speak Vietnamese or Italian? And I asked everybody in the room, if you speak something other than Spanish or English, raise your hand. 7 people raised their hand. Are you marketing to that market? No. Raise your hand if you're an international producer of real estate or loans. Nobody raised their hand. I said, yes, you are. Because if you're working with realtors, they're members of NAR, which means they're international agents, which means you can market to different countries to facilitate generating more business. You're you got people in other countries would come in here and get an I-10 loan, be happy as all outdoors and put 25% down. But you're not marketing. You keep in this narrow space right here.
And see, this is the education. Did you know that I can do a conventional and FHA loan to a non-permanent resident?
There you go. This all in education. You said it earlier. That's the dynamic we're talking about. These are the things that we speak about at the Real Estate U Show. These are the things that we speak about in the Alliance. These are the things that we work with our builders and our developer partners. These are the things that come up with as builder boosts, when it's the lenders, when it's insurance, when it's the title, when it's the real estate, when it's the real estate brokerage. Our job is to educate, not sell. And when you educate, you don't have to worry about the sale. Because you already know. I tell everybody, I'm the world's worst salesperson. Yeah, what do you mean?
Yes, he is, people.
I don't sell nothing. I am a provider of information and resources for you to make an informed decision. You're going to reward me by working with me.
That is so true.
That's how I do things. So people need to understand, it's not there's no business. You are not creating business by expanding your sphere. Perfect example. Talk to realtors in Houston. There are 40,000 plus licensed agents here. I didn't say they was worth a damn. I said 40,000 plus licensed agents. So let's be generous and say 25% or 10,000 agents, okay? 10,000 agents can't provide the necessary services, buying, selling, investing, or leasing real estate to 2.5 million people. No. So you have to do something to push yourself out and get uncomfortable. I don't have a problem being in any room, no matter the culture. Any room. I say my truth can play any room. Your authenticity can play any room. It's when you try to be something that you're not, is when you lose. That's why I get invited to Indo-Pakistani events, Vietnamese events, Chinese events, German-speaking events, Spanish events, white, black, green, blue, or brown events. I get invited to all of them because I am authentically me. I am unapologetically me. I am not here to get along. I am here to produce. And that's what's missing in the real estate industry. People are trying to get along instead of finding ways to win.
They're people pleasers, and they think that because they yes me to death, that I'm going to do business with you. In the contrary, in the contrary.
Yeah. So, because think about it, my resources and my access have a stated value, a stated value, and all you have to do, even though they might want to run me over in the parking lot, you can go to any of my ex-employers. They'll tell you, we want to kill him, but he made us a whole bunch of money because he did it his way. Drove us crazy, he did it his way, but he did his way. They can think, we might want to strangle him, but you can never question how hard he worked or how much money he made for himself and us. That's the difference in the marketplace. People need to be out. Think about the post I did. People, you better listen. Building business is my business. Pay attention. That's the dynamic that we have to have in real estate. The Real Estate You Show is about education, information, motivation, and knowing that it's always a great time to buy real estate. It's always a great time to buy real estate. And if you're not trying to buy real estate, I have to ask you why. And that's the dynamic we're working with. So you brought up earlier down payment assistance and whatever. Okay, you brought down payment assistance. My question is,
I'm a social worker, people.
Yes, she's totally a social worker. All right. So
no, I facilitate the purchase of homes for people. That's what I do.
Yeah. Okay. She likes working with broke people. I'm a fan of people with money, but I was told when I taught my class today, I made everybody in the room stand up. I said, repeat after me. Everybody said, what is this crazy man gonna do? I said, repeat after me. I will. They said, I will. Not work with broke people. They fell out.
Wow, I could just imagine.
Yeah.
Well, he
So
will tell you
the
that.
regional president, he says, okay, I actually like that. I said, yes, you're not here to be a social worker, a counselor. None of these is your job. Your job is to get people across the finish line. And my darling wife, she gets people across the finish line. She is a solution finder.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Because people sometimes do decisions for lack of information, right?
Yes.
So this is a part of creating business. So I have a vast population that it's not educated on how to buy a home. I have others that are. So I made it a point. Okay, I want to work. There's a reason for it.
Okay.
There's a passion for it. So I decide to work perhaps with the less fortunate, those that don't have education. They are a pain in the ass,
right?
But there's an appreciation to it that brings me joy,
right?
And that's what it is. So people choose sometimes their different ways. Now, I've never been one to say I'm not going to go, drive 3,000 miles away to get a deal if it's worth my time. Absolutely. So absolutely. I don't concentrate in one spot, right? I am multifaceted, and I can do business in every single state. But that's where my joy comes from, right? And of course, clearing that check.
Oh yeah, you gotta get a check. I'm only interested in a check. People say, so what's your motivation? The check clearing. Yes, the check clearing. Direct deposit and the check clearing. The rest of y'all can have all the rest of them. I don't care about it. I'm interested in the check clearing. Because think about it. At the end of the day, our motivation is to get across the finish line and win. That's our motivation at the end of the day. But until we recognize that particular value, we have nothing to go on. Not a thing to go on. So I say to you, helping these people is a given. Wanting to provide housing for everybody is nonsensical to me because
everybody does not deserve to be a homeowner. I'm sorry.
But I'm just saying they got agents out there and lenders out there that think, oh, everybody no. I'm good. Move on.
And they don't deserve it, not because as a person who deserves it, because they have not done nothing or are willing to do nothing to work for it. Yeah. So no, you don't.
They're not stepping up to the plate is what they're not doing. So I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. This is the Real Estate You Show. I'm E.L. Crane.
I think
so. Yeah, okay. I'm E.L. Crane. Well, you're Jennifer Neiman?
Yes, I am.
Do you have a driver's license that says Jennifer Longgrain?
No, I don't.
I just want to verify. Anyway, I'm Elgrin.
I have our marriage certificate.
No, that ain't enough. I need a driver's license. I need a driver's license. I need a driver's license that says exactly. That's why you won't do it.
You know how much licenses I got? I got to change all that.
Yeah, go ahead. Anyway, we're gonna take a break right now. We're gonna take a 3-minute break. We're gonna be right back. I'm El Crane. She is not. This is the Real Estate U Show here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time here in the throes of Houston.
Yes.
Is that the throes? Pay some bills.
Hello, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties and co-host of the RU Worldwide, which airs every Saturday, 10 to 1 Central Standard Time. Tune in each week to Realtor Corner with me as we share important information that will help you on your real estate journey. Look forward to seeing you there. And in the meantime, if you need anything real estate related, you can always get a hold of me at 832-646-9054. Dina Salazar, Platinum One Properties.
You take pride in your real estate business. You choose your partners carefully, promising the best escrow and title services experience possible. And now you're ready to grow and take your business to the next level. With decades of experience and a commitment to providing top quality service, their team will ensure your client's closing process is smooth, on time, and stress-free. You gain access to proprietary training programs, professional development, and a valuable nationwide network. Perfect for realtors, builders, mortgage companies, and banks. If you're ready to take your residential or commercial real estate services to the next level, you've come to the right place. Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether it's for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. As a long-time mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her lender reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to the REU RMG, an international invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that. My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today.
Okay, bills are paid. We're back. I'm El Crane. She is not. That's correct, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You got it.
Dina, help me. That's my response. Don't leave me in this studio with this woman by myself. Okay, now.
What you trying to say?
All right. You and I are working on a deal together. A couple of them.
Couple.
Yeah. And these are commercial real estate deals.
Yes.
Right? Now, when you realize your weaknesses and your strengths, you utilize them, yes? Okay. So when I get the commercial deals in now, they go to my processor.
Right.
So I had to work. Okay. She can send me information back and forth, but now our ideology is I get them in, she processes them, works them up, she communicates with the client.
He's teaching all the time, right?
Yeah.
So a deal, if we wait on him, and it's not because he doesn't want to, it's just communication. So if I have access, it's,
makes it simpler.
Exactly.
And so, but I'm looking at how we can make this thrive. And I think we're off to a good start because I've been reflecting upon how much I've lost over the years by not having a go-to person. And I just happen to have my wife as the go-to person now because I could have did this, if I had a go-to person. Well, we'll say you is like that, Builder Boost is like that, my mortgage is like that, Water Title is like that, Platinum One Properties like that. Each of us has a go-to person, but we also have the collectivism for each other to facilitate these things. And on the commercial side was Osborne Advisors and AA Church Loans. Then there's World Nation. And then we have all these dynamics just swirling around. But because we have those who sit at a desk versus when somebody run up down the street all day, we're not missing any business now. Because we were missing business because they couldn't get to it. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Now, non-recourse loans. My favorite, because they're church loans. But there are non-recourse loans or traditional.
Well, tell our audience what that means.
Non-recourse loan is there's no personal guarantee on a non-recourse
They
loan.
can't come back and get
They can't come back and get you, the individual, because it's a corporation, an LLC, but they can't attack or attach you, the individual. So a non-recourse loan means I can give you $5 million associated with real estate, of course, and you default on a $5 million loan for the property. But the property goes into foreclosure and you only get $3 million. There's still a $2 million deficiency balance.
Right.
But because it's non-recourse, they can't go after you, the individual, for that $2 million. So you just walk away
Scot-free.
Scot-free.
Oops.
Yeah. This happens every day, people. It's called business, and it's called business structure, because at the end of the day, you only have 17% or less failing.
That's right.
That means you have 83% or more succeeding. So if you look at the risk reward for the banks and the insurance companies and the private investors who are funding these deals, they know the mitigation factors are in their favor, that they're going to win in the end. Because even if it comes back, they'll make $3 million.
That's right. They're still going to make their money.
They're going to make their money because we don't know what the down payment was. We don't know how many payments they made. Was it interest only or was it principal and interest? We don't know what the investor made.
And they still have the asset.
And they still have the asset. And this is what I love to tell people all the time. When's the last time you saw an office building go into bankruptcy? When's the last time you saw an office building go into foreclosure? They don't.
Mm-hmm.
The lender takes them back and they start recovering the payments.
That's right.
That's non-recourse. Non-recourse. So now me, I'm a huge church loan fan.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
I love doing church loans. I have one in the hopper right now. I just sent them all the paperwork, and I'm looking to get a check. Anyway,
See, he doesn't tell that. He doesn't say what part of his transaction is, and he's always claiming broke people.
Yeah.
That's my husband.
Yes.
That's why I don't ask him for facials or nails.
No.
That's
I'm broke.
why.
I'm broke. I'm broke. Okay. So church loans are sort of like non-recourse loans. Church loans are non-recourse loans,
Mm-hmm.
okay, because they just have an authorized signer on behalf of the church. But church loans, their income is based upon their plate income.
Mm-hmm.
And plate income is designed this way. If you have 1,000 member congregation, you know what my first question is? How many are adults?
Right. Those are the ones I give.
Those are the ones I give. If you tell me you got a congregation of 1,000 and 800 of them kids, you're not getting no loan from me. But if you tell me you got 1,000 in your congregation, you got 750 that are adults, we can talk. Because in this country of ours, no matter the denomination, backsliding Catholic like me, drive-by Baptists, Methodists, synagogues, mosques, temples, doesn't make a difference. The average adult that goes to church delivers at least $432 a month to their church.
Hey, they're supposed to do 10%. That's what the Bible says. That's what they say.
Yeah, well, we got average $432 a month. So if you look at $432 a month, all right, that you're giving to your church, and the average, let's say 432, and you got a 750 parishioners.
Mm-hmm.
People, that's $324,000
A month. A month.
Yeah.
They make
They make money.
They make money.
All right. You think them big mega churches is not making money? Let's go with that right there. Okay. So church loans. We're doing a strip center. We're doing a strip center. We got another one coming in. It's a nonprofit. I'm waiting for I answer your questions. Okay. He's doing a nonprofit who has all this property. And I went back and looked at this. I was like, why do they need money? Yeah, I know, right?
And why are you only where you're going to put the back in with no building? Like, I need to have more information.
Yeah, more information. So like, I had to read that myself. Like, is this money laundering? I didn't know.
Money. If you are liquid, huh?
Yeah. If you are liquid, you're already liquid. You asked me for $1 million. So I need to know why. So now you have deals like that, but then you have, like we've been going over this list for the last week, vacant and abandoned properties. Okay. From an investor perspective, if I'm an investor and vacant and abandoned properties, I'm looking at the following: proximity to current development. Okay. Proximity to current development. What do we do to make that happen if we want to work with more investors?
So that list is golden, right? So we have to address the places where you want to buy. Each usually an investor for the overall part want to make money, but they sometimes concentrate themselves on neighborhoods.
Right.
So it's about what type of problem that property is in.
Right.
And how much it's going to cost to get it out. So it requires research, but it's an easy situation because especially when the city is concerned, sometimes they have too much work, they can't do with it. So if they foreclose on it, it's going to stay there forever, has a whole bunch of liens. You can negotiate with the city to get those things done. And if anything, you take that house out and you build a brand new one.
Yeah.
So there's so many things that can be done. And again, the city can help. They cannot take all that. CRA has a program where they give those property.
Community Reinvestment Act. Yes.
So there's so many things that can be done. And it's about, we can choose 10 conversations, right? And it can lead us in different directions. But, this is why I love real estate. Each asset, it has to be addressed individually.
Right.
It's not, because it depends on the circumstance, the situation. It's just, to me, it's like a brand new baby every day. Oh my God.
Right. And some of those properties, slab, no slab.
There you go.
House need to be torn down. Or
can I salvage it? What part of it can I salvage?
Because the goal is to make it inhabitable. Okay. I look at all, when you drive through any city really, but specifically Houston, there are opportunities as far as you can see if you think it through. Yep. Think about it. Our new studios was because of an introduction. Okay. If you think it through, if you throw your hands up in the air and give up, you have no opportunity to win.
Right. You kill yourself today, you're not going to have an opportunity tomorrow. Don't do it.
That's right. Hang on.
Yeah, it's always another day.
Yeah. So when you're seeking financing and investment, you want to be in a populace. Okay. You couldn't have told me 10 years ago that Conroe, Texas would be the hottest new construction area in the United States of America. You could not have told me that 10 years ago. I was like, Conroe, what is wrong with you people?
What's out there?
But they got land. Plenty. Houston doesn't have land. They have lots of areas that have land. Fort Bend County, specifically Sugar Land, there's no land left.
Really?
Missouri City has land, but it's already owned by the developers. So there's no land left. Okay. That's why you got people going up to 288 corridor, going into Brazoria County down that way. And you got them going to 59 Montgomery County over here and Montgomery to the left over here. That's why I was in Magnolia that day, and I was in Shenandoah this other day, and I was in Pinehurst another day. They have land out there. In this market, if you want an opportunity to win, pay attention. Real estate is about the changes in this market are about paying attention to the opportunities that are before you. Like in our neighborhood, they tore down that gas station because the dynamics of the neighborhood have changed, and they built a Chick-fil-A because the dynamics. They have more age that want to get in that Chick-fil-A. Not me. No.
Well, there's several gas stations, so I totally get it.
Yeah.
It's more.
Yeah. Well, I can make more with this Chick-fil-A corner than I can on a gas station over here. So we're good.
Best use of land.
Yeah. Yeah. Highest and best use of land. And people are not taking into account what is necessary to facilitate more opportunities.
That's right.
Okay. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. This is the Real Estate U Show. We're each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Time.
Yes. 2
noon Eastern.
Oh, you got me confused now.
9
Yeah, I
a.m.
live in
Pacific time.
2 coasts, so.
Yeah. She's still getting accustomed to it, people. And remember, we are on the HughesNet satellite network. Facebook Live, Facebook TV, YouTube TV, FM Live, TuneIn TV, Roku, Apple TV, Tasty TV, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, HBO Max, Sling, Discovery Plus, Paramount Plus. That should be HBO. That should be Max Plus. Fubo, Blue Stars, the Crafty Channel. All via the HughesNet satellite network, which means
we're everywhere.
We're everywhere, people. And we use RU Worldwide, so you don't have to find the channel. You are on the channel. I'm E.L. Crane. She is now. We're going to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether it's for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. As a long-time mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her lender reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to the REU RMG, an international invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that. My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today.
Hi, I'm Tish Sotelo of Globally Tish. I'm the host of the REU Lifestyle segment. Every Saturday, I will be sharing with you everything that's hot in real estate, food, fashion, fun, and travel. I will be going from different locations, showing you where our RMG collectives have listings. I will be going from place to place, showing you what's hot in real estate, where the best places to eat, the best places to shop, as well as kind of just what's going on in our city. I love everything lifestyle, and I want to share everything that's so exciting about this city, other cities in the surrounding areas, as well as nationwide, and sometimes internationally. I'm so excited to share all of this hot, new, yummy stuff with you. Join me every Saturday on the REU Lifestyle segment.
Have you found yourself thinking, I need to increase my real estate brand value, start overcoming those limiting beliefs, and truly grow my business? Well, I have some great news for you. The Real ELC offers elite real estate training for professionals just like you. Whether you're a new agent or a seasoned professional, you can gain access to the wisdom, tips, and insights of a team with decades of real estate, business development, and marketing experience. And you want to know the best part? By receiving training from the Real ELC, you'll become part of the RMG Collective National Real Estate Marketing Platform. Just visit therealelc.com to start growing your real estate business today.
Okay, we're back. Bills are paid. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. This is the Real Estate U Show. This hour is brought to you by me. It's true.
Wow.
It's true. I let you be in my space. So it's brought to you by me. Okay.
I'm getting home later.
This hour is brought to you by Builder Boost. Our good friends Kim and Matt Gooley out of Austin, Texas. They're the one we created the alliance with, 69 builders, 17 developers. It's 70 builders now because Alta Homes,
That's right.
yeah, the 70 builders now. So Alta Homes is about that. And then we're located here in our Homes and Land studio. What is that? Powered by
Wow.
Monarch Tyler, Texas. No, my mind bad. Homes and Land studio powered by Monarch Tyler, Texas. Mind bad. Remember, on YouTube, go ahead and click and subscribe to our
That's
show,
right.
so we keep that momentum and that growth going,
going.
and let you know about what's going on in the real estate world. Now, we're on our last half hour. I want to talk to you about builders and developers and how we get them funded. I mean, I have this thing I want to do, right? I met with a bank yesterday, and I'll tell you, I was going to tell you a bank, but I'm not going to say on there. I went to the bank yesterday. There's a friend of mine. We've known each other for years. And of course, she threatens me constantly for misbehaving. Okay. So anyway, I'm putting together for her to benefit the both of us an elite 12-pack of real estate, of realtors, all right? Cultural realtors, you know, 12-pack of Black realtors, a 12-pack of Hispanic realtors, right? And they're going to have a monthly luncheon to go over programs, resources to enhance what these agents are doing. What they're doing is they want the Hispanic agents to specifically bring in Hispanic customers.
Okay.
They want the Black agents to bring in Black customers because this particular bank is so far down.
Ooh, they're about to get in trouble.
Yes, they're about to get in trouble. You remember you mentioned CRA? They're about to get fined by community because of lacking community reinvestment act. So she said, "Yeah, I know you know him." I said, "No, I don't." She said, "Yeah, you know." I said, "You want me to introduce you to some Black realtors?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Well, we can't talk about this till Wednesday." And she said, "What are you talking about?" I said,
You're only Black on
I'm
Wednesday.
only Black on Wednesday. She said, "So what day is your Hispanic day?" I said, "Monday." I'm only Hispanic on Monday. So she just looked at me, "I am not doing this with you today." So, so I finally relented and agreed to help. But anyway, but think about it. Banks are now realizing how deficient they have been in Spanish-speaking communities and Black communities in regard to providing resources and access to capitalization for home buying, for renovation rehabs, for updating. They are remiss, and now the federal government is coming down on the banking industry and coming down on them for not investing enough money. Okay, so then you can take that one step further. Why? You said at the beginning, education. They don't know.
They don't know where the funds are. They don't even go and request them for.
Right.
And hence the bank is not actively providing education because they are supposed to do that.
But see, then you have the LEP, which is language proficiency program, right? They are making mortgage companies and banks put applications in Spanish, Vietnamese, Chinese, Tagalog. It's like it's 7 languages.
They already started implementing.
Yeah.
We can actually
Vietnamese,
can do it upon request.
Yeah. So because the reason you have 2.5 million people in the market and nobody's touching them because half of these people don't have the capacity to read an English application.
That's right.
And then I was teaching a class on the LP on the language proficiency program. There are over 350 different languages spoken in this country.
Really?
350 different languages. So when you see people, they're not renting because they want to, they're renting because they don't know any better, or they have no resources and access to get the finance.
But it hence like I said, I'm a third world country person, came here. I came young enough to learn the ropes, but I see a whole bunch of people coming that know Spanish, and I see where they're fail at every single day. So it's like, okay, this is my way of giving to the world.
Right.
Okay. So they're coming over here without knowledge. Okay. So my job is to educate them. Guys, you're not home anymore.
Right.
Okay. Things are done totally different.
Yeah.
And there are, you don't understand the appreciation that comes behind that, because it's like, wow, I would have never, nobody is taking the time to tell these people differently.
Right.
So they don't know, they keep making the same mistakes over and over again.
And see-
Hence the discrepancy in the social classes are because of that.
That's exactly right. And like, you know, in another part of the class I was teaching the other day, they have programs, lots of props of fairness programs.
Mhm.
And that's what it's saying, of fairness programs. And then you look at the discrepancy, non-Hispanic white, Hispanic and Black and Asian. And I didn't realize until I taught this class myself, you know, briefing myself on it, how discriminatory banks are against Asians. I had no idea.
I didn't have it in.
That's why you have so many Asian banks now
Mm.
to work with people who are not getting worked with.
I see it totally being more of a cultural
Oh.
and language
Yeah.
situation.
Which is why the proficiency
Mhm.
component. There's no, and nobody wants to share.
Mhm.
Nobody wants to share. You know, because I've gotten a loan from a Chinese bank in the past. All right. No, it's real, Vietnamese bank in the past. But it was business. And that's how they treated me.
Mhm.
But I've also seen on the straight mortgage non-depository institution side, everybody has subconscious biases and prejudices.
Mhm.
Everybody does.
Everybody does.
Everybody does. So I had the class laughing the other day. I said, I'm going to say something to you that you know, but you don't know. But you do it subconsciously every day. They said, what is that? If somebody mentions a particular neighborhood or a zip code, you just,
Mhm.
I'm not going over there. It's dangerous over there. And you, not because you experienced it, because you heard it.
Mhm.
Because you heard it. And I use the Heights here in Houston as an example. Many, many, many years ago, the Heights had a huge bad reputation. All right. Oak Forest, huge bad reputation. You got some of the nicest, most expensive homes in the inner city market in those two neighborhoods now.
Mhm.
And then, and years ago, like, you going where?
Yeah, but it happened in New York. It happened with Soho.
Yeah.
In Florida, it happened with 79th Street. 79th Street used to be crackheads and
Yeah.
you know, prostitutes, and that now is all cleaned out, and you have now a art district.
Yeah.
So it's amazing how, and the people, the low income people that were there now are being paid to be removed
Yes. Right.
because they're buying and reestablishing the whole thing.
Gentrification.
Mhm.
And see, gentrification, people like to make it about color. No, gentrification is about value.
Mhm.
Gentrification is about poor versus, or have versus have not. That's what gentrification is really about. It just happens to be happening more in brown and Black neighborhoods, more so than anything else.
If you're close to the city, what's going to happen
Or the
is
highway.
those neighborhoods near the city are going to start being bumping out.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's, you know, professionals want to be there. So they're going to start.
Yeah.
taking
Proximity.
them- yeah.
Proximity. Everything is about money, even though everybody wants to say it's not.
Everything.
Everything is about money. And until people embrace that one fact that it's about money, I tell people all the time, it's not racism, it's money.
It's just, it's seen
Yeah.
as racism because
Brown and Black didn't
Brown
have
and-
money,
exactly. But
it's not. It's about money.
when the government puts some rule, asks who's getting paid. You better believe, you do the research, somebody in that government is getting
That's right.
paid
And that's what I'm
for
saying.
passing that bill.
And what was just like my late father used to say all the time, originally EL, you say, nobody pays $1 million to campaign to get $100,000 a year job.
Okay.
So
Nobody does.
so you're gonna take a $900,000 loss to get $100,000? No, they want the power of participation and access.
And the fact I know you open doors. Listen,
Yeah.
and I know that my mother used to be the CPA for the Dominican Republic when Balaguer was there. Just having a military tag, doors open like that.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just being to the, you get privileges. I never went through the regular airport, I went somewhere else, but it's also just benefits that people love, and people pay for that. Thousands, millions of dollars.
But go on the flip side, in the neighborhood where my father had all his businesses, I can walk into any one of those venues, restaurants, get something to eat. They knew my dad had it covered. I can go get something out of the store. Knew my dad had it covered. It works the same way. Those who have the power of the purse, or those who can dictate the environment, like my father did, you get access that others just don't get. You just don't get. I used to go collect the rent for my father when I was 5, 6 years old. I had one little suit and tie, my little spats, stuff like that. Oh, that's what Slim, so just go ahead and give him the check. We'll go ahead and give him the cash. And then I would go back to his office, sit in my little area in his office, and add up and write everything in the ledger by hand. 7 years old. And like,
that's why he likes so much money.
That's right. Gotta love money. Gotta love money. So I'm E.L. Crane. She is not, but she is Jennifer Nina of My Mortgage Inc. And you go to what's your website?
www.mymortgageinc.biz.
All right. That's your website?
No, that's the company's website.
I'm
Mine is yourmortgagepro.biz.
Right. That's what I wanted. Your mortgage, and me, you can reach me at ELC@therealelc.com. That's ELC@therealelc.com. Yes, and everybody else who tries to use my ELC, they're perpetrating a fraud. Okay, we're going to take 3 minutes. We're going to come back for our final segment for this Saturday, November the 30th, 2023, in the year of our Lord.
November the 30th?
Oh, September the 30th.
Wow. He's already 2 months ahead. 2 months ahead, people.
I mean, money. That's all I mean. I'm going to have a lot of money on November 30th. Okay, so we're going to pay some bills.
Hello, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties and co-host of the RU Worldwide, which airs every Saturday, 10 to 1 Central Standard Time. Tune in each week to Realtor Corner with me as we share important information that will help you on your real estate journey. Look forward to seeing you there. And in the meantime, if you need anything real estate related, you can always get a hold of me at 832-646-9054. Dina Salazar, Platinum One Properties.
Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether it's for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. As a long-time mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her lender reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to the REU RMG, an international invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that. My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today. You take pride in your real estate business. You choose your partners carefully, promising the best escrow and title services experience possible. And now you're ready to grow and take your business to the next level. With decades of experience and a commitment to providing top quality service, their team will ensure your client's closing process is smooth, on time, and stress-free. You gain access to proprietary training programs, professional development, and a valuable nationwide network. Perfect for realtors, builders, mortgage companies, and banks. If you're ready to take your residential or commercial real estate services to the next level, you've come to the right place.
Okay, let's stop.
Well, I can't touch it.
No, it's cold. It's cold. I'm E.L. Crane, and she's the ice princess. Okay. This is our last segment of the Real Estate You Show on September 30th,
You got it right.
2023. I'm hungry. That's all it makes. Okay. We've been talking about the changes in real estate.
Mhm.
And they're even more coming.
Oh, yeah.
Because one of the things that came out in the class the other day, they got stuff online, slowly rolling this out to the lenders. That's what it is. You know how your credit score goes down because of usage?
Mhm.
So they get ready to do it now. So they calculate everything based upon your last 24 months payment history.
Nice.
Okay. So if they see you had a $5,000 balance, then it went down to $100, they're not going to give you the usage reduction credit anymore.
Really?
No, because
What?
they say you are manipulating the credit scores.
Well, wait.
Yeah. Remember they said, but see, that's a negative to me.
It
but,
is.
But on the flip side, they're evaluating quite a few things.
Okay.
They're not going to be looking at the student loans. They're going to be looking at the student loans as an ancillary obligation because they know the student loan business is corrupt as all outdoors. Okay. Then they have the point system. And what it is Fannie and Freddie, they're going to say, we're going to take Experian and TransUnion, we're going to ignore Equifax.
Okay.
We're going to take Equifax and Experian and ignore TransUnion because one of those three is always going to have that low number, and they're going to kick them out.
They should.
Yeah. So Fannie's, we're not going to go with the best of middle.
Right.
We're going to go with the highest
Oh,
second.
Okay. Well, that will definitely help.
Yeah.
Because I've seen clients 760, 636,
Yes.
577.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's still a mid-score thing, but they're not looking because what happens is you don't get the approved eligible loan that 573 is on there. Now they're saying, no, we're going to do the approved eligible because we're going to use the highest two, not calculate all three. And that's why they're doing the averages now. Oh, yeah, that's why they're doing
That will definitely help. And I want to point something out in case you did not know.
Okay.
Credit, you have to always be in top of your credit. One of the reasons is because things will pop out. Sometimes
Yes.
they're not yours.
Yes.
Do you know that Equifax has a number that you can call,
Telephone number.
a telephone number,
Right.
and talk with a representative and explain them the situation.
Right.
They will guide you. Like this particular person, and I'm telling you because I just did it with a client. He did not, it was an apartment building had put $13,000 collection. He goes, I've never lived here. He goes, okay, I'm trying to do a loan for this guy. Let's get this thing removed. Call a dispute is going to take too long. It's going to take 30 days. So I called for information. Well, this is the way you do it. So they guided me how to create a fraud report with a federal Department of Commission.
Right. Federal Trade Commission.
Right. Then you do that and you put it into an upload document that they have.
Okay.
Removed in 5 days.
Really? And who that Experience?
All of them have it. All of them.
But they don't tell you that.
They don't tell you that.
Wow.
I just got lucky that I was able to write questions to the person.
Right.
They got me to the T.
Huh.
So people, there are ways. That's what I'm saying. There's always a way to fix stuff.
Because when we got together, you made me take my own ass. I was paying cash for everything.
Yes.
If I couldn't buy cash, I didn't want it. I didn't want no credit. But then you reaffirmed the need for it. So I started rebuilding everything, stuff like that. Because when you are in the frame of, I don't need credit, that's when you need it the most. Yep. I don't need credit. So they got this thing called Vantage 4 coming up, Vantage 4.0. They got FICO 10. There's 17 different FICO scoring modules.
Yes.
17. So,
and all of them sell your information. That's what they're doing, because most of them are not used.
Because so you take these sound like, so how you know which one is you don't even know which one being used. Okay, you just got turned down because I happen to go try to get a car at ABC dealership
Mhm.
because his credit reporting system uses this FICO scoring system, and XYZ uses that FICO
I
scoring
think
system.
this is one of the most commonly mistakes made by consumers. When you go to apply for something, most is done online. These people, they don't tell you what are their qualifications. You're just submitting your information, hoping and praying that you get approved.
Everything's okay.
Everything's okay. Don't do that. And people get upset because they're not accustomed to that nowadays. So if I am applying with you, what does it require for you to get qualified? Sometimes they don't even know. They look at me like you're supposed to do no. If I'm going to give you my information, I want to know that something's going to happen.
Right.
Right. Not just throw it at, but they're not being trained. The professionals are not being trained to tell you what are the qualifications. How
No.
do you qualify?
Professionals are being trained to pass a test,
Yes.
to be legal. I tell, like when I do licensing classes, excuse me, I incorporate business development and marketing components into my licensing classes.
Yes.
Plain and simple. You have got to create an environment for people to be successful, or you're going to basically squeeze down on those who are in the industry. And it's just crazy what they don't know.
Mhm.
Really, what they know. I'm bought some real water.
No problem. What makes you think that's water?
Oh my God. That's not water, people. That didn't wet my whistle. That burned my whistle. Anyway, I'm El Crane. She's trying to get in the health life insurance already. Okay. Wow. I don't know. I'm a recovery over there. Okay.
That's what I tell my children. Don't be drinking from mommy's juice.
Yeah. All right. There are more changes in real estate. And our biggest influx of business is going to be builders.
Yep.
Hell, it is builders. I was looking at our order report at Monarch this morning before we came to the station. And about 80% of the report was new construction sales.
Mm-hmm. I mean, think about this for a minute, right? We already have a shortage in homes.
Yes.
The ones that own or have owned a home for the past 5 years, they probably don't want to go nowhere because their interest rates are really low.
Oh yeah.
Right. So it's going to cost them probably, another 25 to 30% to increase, to move.
Right.
So you have people that have homes already not moving. You have population growing, and new builders are the ones that are really making the money or have the product, because where else are you going to go?
And that's the dynamic.
Oh, that's the dynamic. So, and builders can even make money, even though if they don't have no buyers, they can do lease to own to.
Yeah, lease to own.
To tenants that are not prepared.
Or turn it into a rental.
There you go.
Yeah. You have a person that comes into a rental that's a brand new house. No muss, no fuss. And they're going to pay that premium dollar for that brand new house in that community.
Especially if they have the ability to buy it.
Exactly. Or it has great school districts. Mm-hmm. When you have families like that. So, it's just a different thing out there. Because when I look at some of the builders that I market to, target, whatever you want to call it, everything is incentive based. Like, we're putting a new program together for Alta Home. Drew sent me information this morning. I sent him his information. He requested me. He sent me more information. And I texted, Drew, you too friendly. Okay? He's too friendly. It's just too friendly. Okay? You can't just be giving away the story every chance you get. What is wrong with you, man? So he giving them blinds now. Blinds not cheap.
No, they're not.
He giving them a fridge now. Yes, stainless steel fridge, or a fridge of their choice to match the stainless steel appliances. And I'm like, and then he's giving another incentive, like, you just need to start writing me checks.
Well, he gives a lot. He gives the additional monies for the upgrade.
Yes.
Closing. And everybody and this is part of the collaboration. he's giving us inventory. We, as working with him, are also helping clients, bringing in clients and bringing, giving concessions to help these clients get in. So again, like EL says, it's all about working together and, just not being bottom feeders and gimme.
Yeah, but he's still too friendly.
He is.
He's too,
I love Drew.
Yeah, well, he's still too friendly. My whole thing is, give me the check, Drew. Give me the check. I'll give it to them other people. Give it to me. All right? Give me the check. This is Real Estate You Show. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. She is Jennifer Nina of My Mortgage, Inc. We miss our Dina today with Platinum One Properties. She's our amazing broker owner, award-winning broker owner of Platinum One Properties. And she's an amazing human being. And she loves me in spite of myself.
She sure does.
Oh, see, you didn't have to sign off on that. I'm just saying. Okay. And then, we have our good friends, Builder Boost, Monarch Title, Alta Homes, of course, Luxury Institute. Am I missing somebody? Probably so. So Builder Boost, Monarch Title, Luxury Institute, Alta Homes, Platinum One Properties, My Mortgage, Inc., Monarch Title of Texas, Homes and Land Magazine. And remember, Homes and Land Magazine Studios, powered by Monarch Title of Texas. You know who my boss is? He is the boss of bosses. Him and I got two of them. Mm-hmm. Bosses of bosses. Robert Ricketts and Matt Rimmer, them the bosses of bosses. They don't understand when I say boss of bosses. Y'all mafia, okay? Y'all are mafia. I'm letting the world know y'all mafia. in case, where's EL? You need to talk to them two mafia bosses that he works for over there, Robert Ricketts and Matt Rimmer, okay?
Great guys.
Yeah, they don't make them less mafia. I'm just saying. They don't make them less mafia at all. Okay, this has been the Real Estate You Show. We really appreciate you tuning in. Yes. We tell you in advance, thank you for watching us on the YouTube.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Exactly. And hit the bell.
Yes.
And, we're going to be putting clips out on Instagram and Twitter and every other thing else. And that's what our good friend Naomi Bailey, Butler Media, she handles all that. So we'll get today's show out to her. Remember, we are live each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern, and 9 a.m. Pacific time. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. Bye, people.
Bye, people.